Hello, here is Takes It Slow, and today we will continue with the New Vegas series, specifically the Dead Money DLC. We still have to find the third member of the team.
Picking up signals near your location. Detonators. Watch for traps.
Okay, I guess there will be a bunch of mines all around the place, so we will have to be careful. Lots of stuff. And more money. Is he hiding?
That tourist crosses me, they'll regret it. At least this one seems like a straight shooter. Or sucker. Hope that tourist is hurrying. Haven't got all day.
Have a seat, and then we'll talk. The Sierra Madre. Beauty, isn't she? She the one who invited you here? Or maybe you didn't catch her voice on the radio. Woke up confused like some of the others. At least you're still breathing. By the way, don't get up or make any sudden motions, no matter how uncomfortable that chair gets. The cushion is just for show. Sounds like you've done some blue-collar construction work in your life. Your ma must be proud. Still, get up without my permission. I'll blast your ass so far through your head, it'll turn the moon cherry pie red. So, let's keep this sweet and polite, and finish our conversation with no misunderstandings. And that's what I've missed, a rapt audience. Just because I work in entertainment doesn't mean I'm a moron. I heard my necktie beeping. I know what that means. I'm part of this somehow. I want out of this contract. And if you put me in it, I'm not going to be too happy. So whatever's going on here, if you're part of all this, you're taking orders from me. What are you talking about? That's an interesting clause. That's a real bad contract you have. We have. All right. Looks like marriage finally caught me. I'm listening, partner. What's next, if we're death till we part? Not leaving me much choice. The fountain, huh? Hope the hologram's still working and the battery's running strong. I'll follow you. I'm not going alone, trust me. Not like I'm a coward or anything. I'm not running around town without an escort. I'm serious. One of the locals catches us, we aren't coming back. And I'd like to keep an eye on you. I know what's out there. It's why I've planted a minefield, shotguns and explosives all the way on the road to my little boudoir here. So we go together or we're not going at all. I'll split my hand in blackjack when the time's right. I'm not splitting up in this town, trust me. All right, partner.
Okay, great. Now we have all three of them. And by the way, I have to say, this guy's really cool character.
Don't have to take the long way back. There's a shortcut across the way, you see? It's through the cloud, but if I'm with you, I can help you through it. If you didn't already force the lock to the gate, that is. This crouching's hell on my knees. For too long, only so much I can do to... Sure glad one of us knows what you're doing.
Okay, so now we have all three of them. That's great. Now what?
Good. Well done. Now for the festivities and your parts in all this. The owner of the Sierra Madre, for whatever reason, keyed the grand opening to the gala event itself. It needs to be fired off in order for the casino doors to open. As I discovered, one person can't do it. So get your team into position indicated on your Pip-Boy, then trigger it properly. You're so close now, don't let me down. Otherwise, I'll have to rely on the next team. I've unlocked the west and east gates to Puesta del Sol and Salida del Sol. Now that you've survived the villa, I need to get to my position. You don't need me to hold your hand anymore. I'll keep monitoring you via the transceivers through the villa. If I need to offer guidance, I will. A display of lights, fireworks, music in the streets. A pre-war festival tomorrow, the casino's opening. The bomb struck first. It is of no consequence, only firing the event is. Get the three in position, and travel to your position in Salida del Sol and trigger the gala. After that, the real work begins. Perhaps you think this is a simple robbery, a cheap casino heist. No, this is a heist of the centuries. We're not plundering Sierra Madre. We're plundering history, taking from the old world itself. It won't let its secrets go easily, not without a fight. I wouldn't expect anything less. I'd suggest taking the FEV reject to his position first. Although you may need his brutality and strength elsewhere first. As easy as the villa was to navigate, the outlying areas of the villa are far more dangerous, thicker with the ghost people, traps, and toxins. Use your team as I use you. Listen to your caller. Watch where you step. You're no use to me dead.
Okay, so we have to position all three of them. to some predetermined locations in order to fire up some Gala event sequence. I guess I will just follow his instructions and start with the dog.
So, are we on our way to somewhere else? A gala event, perhaps? The gala event is the way to bring the old man out. He won't show himself until the casino doors are open. So triggering the event is key. And the key. The question becomes, can we trust each other to do this? We'll see. If we go there, you'll have to give me control. If you bring Dog out, then I'll make sure you pay in blood. Maybe it's familiar, comfortable. Practice makes perfect. And as much as it bruises my ego, some things require brute strength. In the right combination. Besides, none of your assembled band of thieves look able to rip a 200-year rusted power switch down like a machete to fire up an entire town. We'll see. If it isn't the Maybe Dog will obey you. More. Heard the call of the Sierra Madre, just like finds out it's more than a story. Comes to this shining, poisonous grail, this jewel of the desert. Dog knows him more than I do. Dog's always nodding, always obeying him, because he's weak and hungry and greedy for Master's affection. Ask him. Or better, don't. It wouldn't be an interesting conversation, much like this one. You're a brave one. Sure you're ready for the answers? Orders. For me, this should be good. I'll follow you, for now. That pit boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck.
Ah. I thought I can't kill it. Let's try it again.
Tear it off your arm. Wear it.
Okay, I guess if I blow its head off, then it just stays dead. That's useful.
Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck. It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Okay, this seems to be the next area we are supposed to go to. So, where should we get to? It's actually not far. Didn't took long. Let's try this again. Okay, the head blowing seems to be working. Ah. Hello? Just can't stop killing them. Oops. Now I have to agree with that. Ooh, laser pistol. Now where to? This way. the one that I can't destroy.
Wish I had a stealth boy instead of this bear trap. So here we are. A row of switches all lined up. How familiar. These switches won't move themselves, after all. There must be some trick to it. Now that I'm here, what do you expect me to do? You can lead me to water. No. Being trapped in this courtyard while lights are flashing and sirens are screaming. I can survive one or two of the inhabitants. More than that, even Dog would have to work to keep full without being carved to pieces. And the gate here, if it somehow got locked, it'd be the holding cell at the police station again. Except with no way out. I do. The diagram there tells me what I need to know. You're right, but trust? Trust is such a harsh word. I prefer mutual need. It's more honest. No, I can help you. These wiring diagrams. I know how to operate the switches in sequence to make fire appear in the sky. We just need to make sure that Dog doesn't surface before that happens. To do that, he'll need to be fed. That makes him stay in the cage. Dog has torn apart a number of the inhabitants of this town. Well, he doesn't prefer them to other flesh. It'll do for the time being. Find some of the inhabitants. It'll require some hunting on your part. Kill them. Take some of the remains inside them. Bring it back here. They're not easy to kill. But I have faith in you. And the beast must be fed if you want him to stay in this cage. Two chunks of meat from their bodies should be enough. Hunt quietly, so as not to draw more here.
Okay, so he wants to eat some fish. One out of one. Unfortunately, now we will need some other gun. To do the job. And we can't go this way.
Enough meat. I can feel Dog's teeth tearing at my ribs, hungry to get out. You're good at fetching. This should keep him where he belongs. For now. I'll wait. Send the signal. We'll be ready.
Okay. To heal myself a bit.
What's your story, beautiful?
Great, we are back at the fountain. And I
Don't
would
talk
say I
much,
had
do you?
enough for today, so we'll be continuing next time.